Hello YouTube, welcome back to another content video. So this time it's 7.4.1 again, and we're going to be looking at doing the other paradox lane that starts with this Havoc. So you can see that the main paradox thing on here is that it's a combo. So every 5 hits on your combo meter, you gain a paradox charge. Obviously you don't want any more than 12 or else you get the paradox charge damage back on you. And until you get 3 of these paradoxes, they have a 100% chance, I believe it is, to glance any incoming damage. So you can see here against this Havoc, I'm just building it up. Obviously Havoc, so you're going to want a champion that can deal with the plasmas and or have an armor. So Warlock's a great choice. And you can see here that we're just kind of going through the fight now. I'm going to speed this whole video up by like 1.5 times. Just because it's these paradox lanes, for the most part, are probably the longest lanes that you're going to come across in each one. Especially if you have to keep building them or dodging specials and you're trying to bait specials all the time where you might not need to otherwise. So yeah, the fight, I think the video is still going to be about 12 minutes long, even with it being sped up. So yeah, the main part of this Warlock fight is that it can take a bit of time. Obviously the other node is that you get them steadfast charges on you. So as you can see there, I can take unblockable hits now on the block if I want because of them steadfast charges, which is the little blue charges underneath Warlock's UI that keep adding up with the combo meter. And we've also got an Entropic node, which says that any buffs that I have on myself have an increased duration, and I think there's also a slightly increased potency. But for the champions that I brought for this path, that's mainly not going to be an issue. But yeah, I'm just going to let this Havoc video, or this Havoc fight anyway, carry on playing out, and then I'll start speaking again when we get to Blade. So we're coming to this Blade fight here. This is what I'm going to use to charge Apocalypse up with. I wouldn't say it's the best matchup, but it just kind of made it a lot easier for me. There's a lot of champions you could use, so Hercules, maybe Hyperion, stuff like that, who gain some buffs and they would benefit from it. But there's just a lot of the glancing stuff, and especially like here, realistically, unless you've got at least 2 of the steadfast charges, you don't really want to be hitting Blade to special 2, just because that is gonna do a lot of damage, especially with the bleeds that come over it over the time and all that. But as you can see there, that pretty much stole every single steadfast charge that I have, so I don't really want to be going through that again. And the main plan here is to just get these paradox charges and just kind of make sure that I'm throwing my special 2 just as I get my paradox charges back. So you're going to see here I do a quick combo, then throw the special 2, because by the time I get my 3rd paradox, the degen and the concussion comes into play. I have a few steadfast charges, so I can take the special 2. That's fine. I just need Blade to cooperate and throw it. And there you go again. There I drop an input, but that's fine. These things happen. And yeah, this fight now is just all about trying to keep my paradox high enough and trying to make sure I've got some steadfast to be able to deal with Blade special 2. So that's Blade done, and then I move on to Nightcrawler. Now, sadly, and I don't really know what's going off, but basically all my footage went weird for Nightcrawler, so I don't have that video for whatever reason, it's just not on my phone. And as you can see, I know it's been recording because the next fight here, which is the Rhino, is saved perfectly. So again, I don't know, and it's kind of messed up on one of my other videos too. Sadly, it's only recorded like 2 minutes, so I have no idea what's going off with the phone or the recording stuff at the minute, so I need to look into that, but I thought I'd better at least put the rest of this video out while I can. So in terms of Nightcrawler, I'm pretty sure I used some more like Nimrod, I think. But yeah, so then it comes to this Rhino, and again, it's just a matter of, especially with Apocalypse, I'm just using the specials and trying to dex around to keep the paradox charges. But yeah, again, I can only apologise about the Nightcrawler. I don't know what it is, but it's just really annoying. It's probably the best way to put it, especially when I'm going to say it on YouTube. And yeah, so if I can get the special 2, the special 1s off with Apocalypse, and then just keep the debuffs doing the damage. At least that'll keep them ticking down. I just need to keep an eye on the paradox charges. And I think it was there, yeah, I got up to 10 at one point, so I was like, right, okay, that number definitely needs to come down a little bit. And then we're just getting through it. After this, it's 2 other fights that aren't too difficult. But again, it's going to be a path that I do with 0 revives and 0 items used. So that's what I like to see, especially on 7.4. I think most people who are coming through it now sort of have the rosters to be able to get through it at least relatively easier. So yeah, I'm just going to kind of shut up now and let the video carry on playing. But it's Apocalypse again for Squirrel Girl, and then I use, I believe it's Warlock and for Omega Red. And then that's the path done. So thank you very much for watching. Really hope you enjoyed it. If you don't have any champions or you want to use these champions like I did, obviously please feel free to use this as some form of like inspiration to base your gameplay off. But apart from that, thank you very much for watching, and I hope you enjoyed.